Hi, everybody. This is another installment on my journey with cataract surgery. A couple of things that I have found out I'd like to share, things that I wasn't told. Some places tell everybody about it, but to start off, this is week 2 and 1 day. So 10 days in. First one was on July 28 and today is August 14. Have both eyes done. I'm still having a lot of trouble with the right eye. I'm getting something called negative diphotopsia. I think that's right. And apparently this happens to people. They say it may happen. I don't know how often it happens, but with the stuff that I've found out, it seems like it would be a likely occurrence. Things I've found out. The flashing that I was getting after the first few days, 2 days of the right implant, is because the lens is not adhered yet. Obviously, once it goes in, your body grows adhesions to it and keeps it in place. And that phenomena, that experience of it flashing, is it vibrating. So that's something to understand. And that was like the first 2 days after surgery for that. The other thing that I found notable that I found out was, obviously, well, you would think that this is obvious, but maybe it's not. Your natural lens is much bigger than the lens that's implanted. But I was thinking thickness, not so much diameter. And one video from a doctor who does this type of surgery said that your natural lens is 13 millimeters versus a implanted lens, which is 6 millimeters. So that's why you can get this effect of having this peripheral vision issue, because you are actually seeing the edge of the lens. Overall, I'm thrilled. I feel like I've gone from VHS vision to 4K vision. It is worth it to me, at least so far, with the upgrade for the premium lenses. And as I said previously, those are anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 per lens. I did find out that I was implanted with a brand name called RX Sight. I got the serial numbers for that. So hopefully this negative diphotopsia on the right that's worse than in the left will subside. And they say 6 weeks in, it should. 3 months to 6 months out definitely should go away. If it doesn't, the only resolution for that is another surgery, which I'm really hoping that's not what's happening here. But overall, I am thrilled. I cannot believe how well I can see. And at this point, without adjustments, I'm still in the healing period. I won't go in for adjustments for another 10 days. So today is August 14, and I go in for my first adjustment August 25. You get 1 to 3 adjustments and then 2 minimum lock-in adjustments. And that's at the RX Sight website. And of course, I looked at the physician-only section as well as the patient-only section. Overall, I'm really liking this. I see things in detail I didn't even know was possible. Right now, I'm still getting a little bit of dizziness, and I think some of that is because I'm getting a lot of input that I didn't get for years. A little backstory, it got to the point where even with glasses, I was unable to read street signs to drive. And then it got to the point where it was just too much that I was not being able to see, so I had to do it. And I wanted to make sure that I got the premium lenses because persnickety, picky, anal, whichever word you want to use, I know that I needed the top of the line. I knew that I would be unhappy with standard lenses that they use that are covered by insurance. Now, granted, something to consider also, the upgrade is just for the lenses and the aftercare. Your insurance will still pay for the anesthesia, the surgery center, and those types of items. So it's the premium lenses are on top of that. There is also a big commitment with premium lenses. These I may, if I'm lucky, and I can see my watch if I cross my eyes a little bit, and I can see that tiny little date. But what I'm hoping is I'll go back to my vision I had when I was 30 something. I'm 60 now, and where I could use a little bit of correction for some small print, some intricate work, or working on documents for long periods of time. But by and large, I will not have to use glasses. This is my hope. This is my wish. However, depending on what I have them adjust to as far as depth of field or depth of focus, I will rob from one end to get the other. So if I want to see really far away, I'm going to sacrifice some reading. If I want to have reading without reading glasses or prescription reading glasses, I am going to sacrifice depth of focus. So it's like a little sliding scale where you can't get this. You can get this or somewhere in between, but you can't get the whole gamut. So that's something that's a personal decision for you, depending on what your hobbies are, what your work is, the stage of life that you're in. That's all I've got for now, and I will keep you updated. I probably will not do another update until after my first adjustment. I may do something in the next 5 days or so, but that's what I've got. I hope this helps you out in your decision with your cataract surgery. Thanks a lot.